I'm hearing Lynn here. Things seem to be rather nasty here at the moment. Fires burning on the outside. People mourning for the lost. I suppose they are going to need some help here.
We are beset by foes on all sides. They press us most cruelly.
I am doing as well as I can under the shadow of the oppressive night, but that is not the only worry occupying my mind. We are beset by foes on all sides, and they press us most cruelly. Corsairs harry our coast, and the Haradrim they bring on their ships, disembark, and burn our fields. If you seek to learn the progress of the Corsair fleet, there is a lighthouse to the southwest that would provide a good vantage point. The way will be thick with Corsairs in Haradrim, and perhaps your efforts against them will ease our burden somewhat. Alright, so I need to defeat some Corsairs, some Haradrim, and find a lighthouse. Alright, and there was also someone else we wanted to talk to about the local conflict, since I'm sure that's not the only trouble we have here. Quite a bit of rubble here. Well, let's see what's up here. Good day, sir.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
You are not a soldier under my command, but I welcome any warriors. You have come at a time when I need good men the most. Will you join my ranks and defend Lynn here? Well, I guess I might as well. I came all the way here for it. I'm not too sure the word men is right, but that's an entirely different matter.
Gondor needs your aid.
Allow me a moment to turn my mind from my brother's Pineleaf. The recent battle of Lynn here was brought to an abrupt end by the arrival of Aragorn and the Grey Host. Corsairs, Haradrim, and my fellow Gondorians alike threw down their arms and fled at the sight of them. I saw only Angbor standing amidst the tumult, but now he too has gone from these lands. It was a battle half fought, and one that is bound to be finished. Our barricades are in ruins, and many of our men scattered still. If you would aid us in restoring our defenses, I would be most grateful. Let us hope the Grey Host has left us for good. I doubt any of us could bear such terror a second time. First the Grey Company, now the Grey Host. Alright, so fix some barricades.
These are troublesome times indeed.
The Corsairs that fled from the battle continue to trouble us, Pineleaf. We cannot be certain where they have gone, and every moment they elude us gives us the more time to ready a new assault. When we scattered from Lynn here, I saw a great number of them run to the north. Yet I do not know if that was even a large part of their forces. I would ask that you seek the Corsairs to the north. If they have truly rallied there, we will need to act swiftly to keep them from renewing their attack. Alright, so search the Corsairs that fled Lynn.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
My brothers Ekar and Harion are fine warriors, though a bit rash in their decisions. We defended Lynn here valiantly, but the constant watch left us tired. Like brothers often do, we fell to quarreling. I was convinced by Aragorn's word that defending Lynn here would be the best use of our skills. Erkar disagreed and convinced Harion that staying in Lynn here was a fool's errand. He wanted to take the enemy by surprise. In an instant of protest, both Erkar and Harion took their forces into the field. I'm afraid they may have met with slaughter, Pineleaf. Would you ride out to the west and look for any signs of them? They may still be alive. Search for Erkar first. You will need to convince him to return before Harion will follow. Alright. So, That's quite a bit of work that we have to do here. Fix some barriers. Check out the corsairs. Search for signs of conflict. Kill some corsairs. Kill some haradrim. Whatever a haradrim is. And I would presume that's someone from the deep south, from whatever. As if we didn't have a NIF problems with various enemies as it was. Alright, here's a barrier that needs work. Hair trim. Isn't that where elephants come from? I hope I don't... Well, it would be nice to see an elephant. I suspect that having one right on top of you in the middle of a war is not a good idea, but then they really can't be too much bigger than a mammoth, right? An elephant must be some sort of it. I mean, mammoths aren't gray, but they do have a nose like a snake. So I guess I assume that it's some sort of mammoth. But we will have to see. Well, maybe we won't see, because I think the last thing this place needs is a herd of mammoths running through here. And I don't think that would be a good place for me to jump. Is there a bridge over here? Oh. No. Not there. Surely there has to be a way to the other side. You won't leave your city split like this so that no one can get in between, right? Ah, here we go. Here's the bridge. And looking for these barricades, right? Oh, nope, not there. Well, I guess that'll have to do. Unless I can find that other exit, and if I don't, well, I'll probably find some enemies or some other task, because I got plenty of other things to do at the moment anyway. So what's on this side of the town? Is this where it was before? They're just going a full circle? Probably. Oh, here are the rest of the barriers. Alright, good. Good. Alright, so now we need to rally some people who have fled linear. And let's see, where did you say everything was? To the north and to the west. So on the other side of the river, of course. Of course. Now, do we need to go that way or that way? Let's go this way. Well, this is going to take some time, right? So we'll ride across. Actually, no, I don't need to go up there. This is... I'm getting lost in the towns even. Where did I come from? Where was that bridge? Maybe it was up there. Ah. Yeah, boy. These big Gondorian cities. A little hobbit can get lost in here very easily. big cities for big folk. That's what it is. Alright, here's the bridge. Back into where we need to go. A moment. Let's see. Down this way. And what do I need to do here? Let's see what's on this. Alright, let's head north first. Alright, a couple of wolves around, it looks like. Alright, wolves, stalking wolves, carrion birds, all sorts of nasty things in here. Let's see. I think I went a little bit too far. I seem to be liking to go too far lately. Ah, I think that's the turnoff I needed. This way. See what I can find. Do I find any... Ooh, what's that up there? Looks like a corsair camp. There definitely looks like a corsair camp. Alright, well, they don't seem to be in their most alert mood, but then... Alright, well, scouting Hata Kurzat, you notice the corsairs have stolen away many of the Linhere's goods and sashes. So recover... Alright, we'll recover some goods while we're here. And they seem to be cowering, which is good, because if they're going around cowering, then they're not attacking. And that's a good thing. Let's get some. Alright. Good. Ah, there we go. Let's take care of these stolen goods and return them to the rightful people. Hello. Oh. A scout. Well, we'll take care of you in a moment. First, let me clear this place out. Yeah, alright. You okay? Alright, hold on one moment. Alright, oh. Hey! You don't want this guy to be freed, huh? How about this? You let me free him, and I won't kill you. How's that for a deal? Alright, fine.
Gondor needs your aid.
I thank you for your aid, my friend, but I do not think I am quite ready to leave just yet. I was sent here to discover their plans, but all I have heard so far are drunken ramblings and tales of the dead at Linhere. If you seek to aid Linhere, I beg that you aid once more. Alright, so he still wants to finish his mission.
How may I help you, friend?
The corsairs are planning a new attack against Linhere, Pineleaf. I suspect they are still sore from their shameful retreat from the dead. That being so, I would ask that you seek their order in this encampment. When we have learned all we can, I shall return to Linhere with our findings. You see, I do not wish to cause too much of a commotion here before the time is right. I am thankful that the corsairs have their orders written down, for I doubt their slurred speech can ever be trusted. I shall keep my bonds loose and wait here. Swiftly now. Little time remains. Alright, so I need to collect some orders, and he's going to pretend that he's still bound. Hello there. Oh! Is that a piece of paper? It is a piece of paper. I wonder if they're orders. Hello. Alright, just one moment. Of course, if there aren't any corsairs left after I... Alright, let's see. Here's some orders. Alright. Those orders detail for plans for setting siege to Lebanon and along its southern coast. Alright. And are there any other orders around here? Well, just this. Well, I'll just take care of this corsair right here. Alright, that's good. But where would the other set of orders be? And once we find that out, we can... Well, at least I think I've got all the stolen goods. Right now, maybe a little bit more left, but we still need orders. Well, actually, we don't want him peeking around, looking over the town, getting ready to steal from it. Alright, that'll take care of that. Good. That's done with. Now, we need to find... Maybe in this chest? No, no orders there. Maybe in this backpack? Nope, no orders there. Hello? Do you know where the orders are at? Maybe he's holding them. No orders in there. Alright. Where's that other set of orders? I wonder. Alright. Oh well, until I find them, I guess I'm just going to have to kill a couple extra corsairs. Maybe one of them has it on them. Hang on, I think I see something up there. Well, since I'm done with these two, I'll go and check. Oh, yeah, it looks like a piece of paper. Now, were this orders or just some poetry? I don't know. I don't know what corsair poetry would be like. I should have asked Jajax when I had a chance. Probably all about ships and stuff like that. Orders for initial attack will end here. That's made trivial by the arrival of the dead. Alright, well, now that we have the orders, we can speak with Gorok again so that we can escape in our next episode of Pineleaf in Gondor.